Here we have a 66 plate Mercedes-Benz C43 AMG 4MATIC. Now with this vehicle you do get 4 19-inch AMG alloy wheels, all in excellent condition as you can see just there, complemented by the AMG calipers just behind. Coming round to the front, the vehicle itself is finished in a selenite grey metallic exterior paintwork which looks absolutely fantastic. We've got the Panamerica style front grille with the blacked out Mercedes badging. Coming round to this corner we've got our second 19-inch alloy wheel, again excellent condition as you can see just there. We've got the bi-turbo 4MATIC badging just above, black wing mirrors, colour coded door handles. We've got a black trim around the windows with the privacy glass for the rear passengers. Let's have a quick look at that interior whilst we're working our way around as well. We are more in depth on that shortly. We've then got our third alloy wheel, again excellent condition. Now we do have both front and rear parking sensors on this vehicle as well as a reversing camera. We've also got our boot just here, I can open that up like so. Now we've got a great amount of space in here as you can see. Plenty of storage space for whatever you may need. Close that down like so. We've got the AMG badging at the back there as well as the quad exhaust tips, 2 on either side. And as you can see the vehicle itself is free from any major marks, dents or scratches. Now here's a closer look at that last alloy wheel. There you go. If we go on to the interior next, we'll start at the rear. So open this up. As you can see we have got the half leather interior. Apologies for the sun, it's an incredibly bright day. We've got the half leather interior, we've got the red accents, we've got the red seat belts as well as the red stitching which looks superb. On the sides there we've got our integrated speakers as well. Really premium feel in here. We've even got the AMG floor mats down there too. Now closing that up and going into the front, we've got that same half leather interior. Again, how fantastic do these seats look. Try and stop the sun as much there, and again with the red stitching and red seat belts as well. Fantastic touch. We've then got our integrated speakers, heated seats for both front passengers, power folding electric wing mirrors with the electric window controls, unlock button, brushed metal handle, and then check out this leather with the red stitching again. Like I said, really luxurious feel in here. We've got the boot release button just down there. Stepping inside, we've got our auto lights on our right, just there, as well as the button to turn off the parking sensors. Now I'll just get the key and start the car up. As you can see, the vehicle has covered just over 25,000 miles. 1 second. There we go, we'll get that up again. As you can see, we have covered just over 25,000 miles, and we are free from any warning lights on the dashboard as well. If we take a step back, we've got our multifunctional steering wheel, different controls like phone and volume controls, paddle shifters just behind for taking manual control of your gears. You've got your drive select on the right, you've got your speed limiter and cruise control stalk on the left just there, if that will go into focus. There we go. Now coming up, we've got our infotainment screen. So on here you'll find things like your navigation, so we can go onto our map like so. If I put the vehicle into reverse, you'll see you've got our reversing camera just there, as well as a visual display of our sensors on the bottom right. If we then go back into park, we've got our radio. There we go, so we've got FM and DAB radio. We've also got different forms of media connectivity. On here you'll find things like Bluetooth, disc, memory card and USB. We've then got our telephone connectivity, so we can connect our phones via Bluetooth to make calls or listen to music. Now we do also have different driving modes in this vehicle, so you'll find things on here like individual, sport plus, sport, comfort and eco. Each one of these having its own driving characteristics that you can match to your driving style at the time. Coming down, we've got our dual zone climate control, so we can control each side of the vehicle's temperature independently. We've also got our shortcuts here, so navigation, radio, media, telephone, etc. So that's what I've been using to control this during this demonstration. Hazard lights on the right. Below here we've got 2 good sized cup holders, 12-volt connectivity and additional storage space. Now coming down here we've got our different driving modes. We've got our M button for manual control if we want to take manual control of the gears. We've then got our AMG ride control, so you can see here we can change that between Sports Plus, Comfort and Sport. We've then got our traction control, touchpad and control wheel for the infotainment infotainment screen. We've then got our volume wheel and an exhaust button, so we do have the AMG Performance exhaust, so we can actually open the valves with that button, which will make it louder. We've also got our start-stop technology and our seatbelt extender just there. Now, last but not least, we have got our soft touch leather armrest, which does also double up as storage, and then there you'll find an SD card slot as well as 2 USB ports. Now, the vehicle is ready to drive away today with free next day nationwide contactless delivery, competitive low finance, a fresh service, fresh MOT, and it's also HPI clear. That's all from me on today's video. Thank you for watching. Video test drive of this Mercedes-Benz C43 AMG. Now, the purpose of this video today is to show you that the car drives exactly how you would expect it to. For example, now I'm not having to wrestle with the steering wheel to keep the vehicle in a straight line. I'll also go through some of the vehicle's features and demonstrate that they work exactly how they should. As a viewer, I would suggest you listen out for any knocks, any bangs, and really just treat this experience as if you were here with me in the car today. Now, starting off, we've got our cruise control. To activate this, I'll simply push up on this stalk just here. We're now cruising at our current speed. Very easy to adjust the speed as well by simply pushing up or down. To deactivate this, we can simply press away and we're back to manual control. We've then got our gear changes, so I'm currently in 9th gear, down to 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. And as you can tell through those gear changes, completely seamless transitions, no jerky motions, no unwanted sounds, all working exactly as you would expect. Now, you've got a great amount of power in this vehicle. You've got around 360 horsepower, reaching you 0 to 60 in around 4.7 seconds. So it's certainly no slouch, and I don't know if you can tell from there, but it sounds fantastic as well. We have got the AMG Performance exhaust, which means we've got a button just here, so we can actually open up the valves and make the exhaust sound even better. Now, it's a great all-rounder package this. You've got the looks, you've got the performance, and you've got a great amount of space as well. Really versatile in that respect, and incredibly comfortable in here as well. Perfectly ample for those long distance journeys. Now, here at RS Car Sales, we have been doing deliveries for the last 3 to 4 years, as well as free next day nationwide deliveries for the last year and a half as well. Now, we are a 5-star dealership too. If you look online, we've got over 300 5-star reviews on Google and Autotrader alone, as well as many others on other sites like Car Gurus. So if you go online, check out these reviews, you'll see that our customers really do reiterate the fact that we are a dealership that cares. We really do want you to have such a good buying experience from ourselves that you would recommend us to your friends, to your family, and even come back to us when the time is due for your next vehicle purchase. Now, you can find us on social media as well. We are on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and TikTok, so make sure to follow us on any of those platforms. Keep up to date with all the latest stock we get in and see what we get up to at RS Car Sales. Now, we are in a spot of traffic, so the video is going to be delayed ever so slightly, but when we get to the end, I'll perform an emergency brake and also put the vehicle into reverse and show that that works exactly how it should. But until then, let's go through some more of the vehicle's features. So of course, we've got plenty of great features on the infotainment screen, things like satellite navigation, Bluetooth connectivity, the list goes on. Really everything you could possibly want. Plenty of ways to connect your devices to listen to your music. Like I mentioned before, we have got the cruise control and speed limiter as well. And then another great feature that you do get with these cars is of course the different dynamic driving modes. So if we flick on here, we've got things like the Sports Plus and Sport for those sporty, spirited driving, comfort as an all-rounder, and then if you are worried about, if you do want to get the maximum fuel miles per gallon, you can stick it in eco mode and have a really quiet, leisurely drive. That comes back to that point of being versatile again, especially with the control over the exhaust and the valves. It's really dependent on how you want to drive it and how this vehicle will act. Incredibly versatile in that regard. Now, we are about to turn into the industrial park to RS Car Sales, so I'll perform an emergency brake in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Very sharp on the brakes just there, straight into reverse, no problems at all. We've got a reversing camera just there. Now, we are about to go over a speed bump as well, so listen out for any knocks or bangs. There we go, completely free from any knocks or bangs throughout this whole journey, which of course you would be listening out for if you were here with me today. So this is usually where you'd be extremely happy with the vehicle. You'd want to come inside, see what kind of deal you could work out. Obviously you're not here at the moment, but do feel free to get in touch. Part exchanges are welcome. Just let us know the make, model and condition of the vehicle you're wishing to part exchange. Appointments are also welcome should you wish to come and view the vehicle in person. And if there is anything we have missed in either the online photos, a video walk around or this video test drive, again, feel free to get in touch and one of the team would be more than happy to help you out. That's all from me on today's video. Hope you found this useful and we'll hopefully hear from you soon. Cheers.